Good morning, fourth graders. It's Miss Ferguson. Today is Tuesday, April 21st. Today I thought that our mini lesson should be about context clues. I had some questions yesterday based on the information in the packet in finding the meaning of one of the words. And so I thought this would be a good refresher to help you when you're doing your independent work. Do you know what a detective is? And do you know what they do? I like to think of it as when you're reading, you're being a detective when it comes to figuring out things like theme and main idea and figuring out what words mean that you might not already know. A detective is someone who looks for clues to find something out. So, can you be a detective and help us out right now? As you know, we read every day, and we have been reading and came across some words that we don't already know. We are going to use context clues to solve this case and find the meaning of those unknown vocabulary words. What are context clues? Context clues are clues in the text that readers use to find the meaning of those unknown words. Some of the clues that you can use are pictures, if you happen to be reading a book with pictures, other words around it, synonyms, and helping words. Some of those are or, like, are, is, called, such as. If you're reading a book that has pictures, and I know sometimes in fourth grade we don't read as many picture books as we used to, but sometimes we still do, and picture books are awesome. When you use pictures, the pictures or illustrations that are with the text can help you figure out your unknown words. For example, this sentence in the text says, the boy's desk was very disorganized. If you didn't know what the word disorganized means, you could look at the picture and see, wow, he has a very messy desk. So disorganized must mean messy. You can also use other words. The words around the unknown word can be great clues to the meaning of the unknown word. When I saw the snow, I knew it would be frigid outside, so I dressed warmly. Using the other words in the text, I could figure out, there was snow, and they said dressed warmly. So it gives me the clue that the weather is cold. Frigid means cold or very cold. The picture also happens to help. When we use helping words, and again, those words are or, like, are, is, and called, they tell us that there's a definition, synonym, or an example for the unknown word. The difference or answer to the subtraction problem. In this case, the meaning of the word difference is given after the word or. So it told us the word difference, but then it said or, and it gave us the definition. All right, so now we're going to put into practice some of the things that we just reviewed because we have done it before and you're also working on it independently. They were full of sorrow upon hearing the news. So look at the text, take a look at the picture you might see, and think about what does sorrow mean and what clue can you use? In this case, sorrow means sad. Their faces look sad, and we see this in the picture. It is crucial to line up quietly during a fire drill to keep everyone safe. What does crucial mean? And what clue can you use in this case? Crucial means important. Keeping safe would be important. In this case, you could replace the word crucial with important and reread it. I inquired or asked if all zebras' stripes are the same. What does inquired mean? And what clue did you use? In this case, it says, I inquired or asked if all zebras' stripes are the same. So inquired means to ask. The word or tells us that there is an alternative or synonym for the word inquired. When you irritate someone, they will not like it and you need to leave them alone. So what does irritate mean? In what context clue are we using? Irritate means to bother someone. The words and the picture show us and tell us this. It seemed peculiar or strange that the car in the parking lot had not been moved for days. So what does peculiar mean? And what context clue can we use to figure that out? Peculiar means unusual or strange. In this case, the words in the text tell us this. And again, replace the word peculiar with unusual or strange and reread the sentence. That helps you see that peculiar is the same as unusual or strange. My teacher said my writing was splendid because I had spaced out my words and I had correct punctuation. So, what does splendid mean? And what context clue are you using? Splendid means great. And again, the text tells us this. We can replace the word splendid with great and reread it. And we also know that spacing out our words and using correct punctuation are good things. The two students started to quarrel over a pencil. So, what does quarrel mean? Quarrel means to argue. In this case, the picture shows this. The elephant is enormous compared to the rabbit. What does enormous mean? And what context clue are we using? Enormous means very big. This picture shows us this, and the text could also tell us this. We know that rabbits are small, and if they're saying the elephant is enormous compared to the rabbit, then likely they're saying that it is much, much bigger. The pumpkin patch had green foliage everywhere. So, what does green foliage mean? And how can we figure that out? Green foliage means green leaves and vines. And in this situation, the picture shows us this. We had a choice of beverage such as juice or Kool-Aid. What does the word beverage mean? How can we determine this? Beverage means a drink. The text tells us, and the picture shows this. We know that juice or Kool-Aid are things that you drink, and we happen to see it in the picture as well. The dark gray sky and rain made the day dreary. So, what does dreary mean? Dreary means not pleasant or not good. The text tells us this, and the picture shows us this. The costume and makeup hid her face and concealed who she was. What does the word concealed mean? And what tools can I use to figure this out? Concealed means hidden. The text tells us this. It showed us in the picture as well. And they said the words hid her face. Eating junk food and candy all the time can be hazardous to your health. So, what does hazardous mean? Hazardous means not good or bad. The word junk gives the clue. That was a hilarious joke that made me laugh and laugh. So, what does hilarious mean? Hilarious means funny or very funny. In this case, the text gives us the clues. They said it made me laugh, and they also said it was a joke. Rain, called precipitation by weather people, is necessary for plant life. What does precipitation mean? It means water falling from the clouds. In this case, we see that the picture is showing us, but it also is found in the text because they said rain, called precipitation by the weather people, is necessary for plant life. A paleontologist is a person who studies fossils. What does paleontologist mean? A paleontologist is a person who studies fossils. In this situation, the text gives us the definition, and the picture is also helpful. Fossils are imprints of life, a life that once existed. Most of the time, they are found in rock. Some have been found in caves and lakes. Fossils provide evidence of life that existed long ago. Read this text and decide what these highlighted unknown words mean. If you need to pause the video while you figure it out, that's okay. So, what are fossils? Are they marks, plants, or soil? It says imprints, and that's our unknown word. So, are imprints marks, plants, or soil? Fossils provide evidence. What does evidence mean? Does it mean ancient? Does it mean proof? Or does it mean fish? And lastly, fossils prove that ancient life existed long ago. And does ancient mean old, new, or young? Fossils are imprints, and imprints means marks. They provide us evidence, and evidence, as we know, is proof. And they're ancient, which means old. How did you do with this? So, girls, today you're going to finish doing your news ELA article for the day, and you're going to do your assigned packet pages. Those will be found in the packet listed out on the weekly agenda, but they'll also be posted on Dojo. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I wanted to do this short lesson today because, like I said, some people had some confusion with context clues yesterday, and I thought it would be a good reminder. Have a great day. I will talk to you soon. And like I said, if you need me, I am available all day and I will answer any emails, JoJo messages, or phone calls to help assist with any work or any questions.